Okay, I'll start over. Hello, I'm here talking about body powders today. These are our body powders. They're talc-free, corn-free, grain-free. And I actually have a lot to say about body powders. People often ask me, what do you use a body powder for? I mean, not people who normally buy. Like, we have a lot of people who use body powders. They always have, and they love body powders, and they will tell me all about body powders. But sometimes it's a new product for people, so I like to try and explain a little bit about them. So one thing a body powder is really nice for is taking a break from the deodorants. I find that with natural deodorants, the real trick is to alternate your products. If you find one natural deodorant that works really well, have you ever noticed it works really, really well for like, a couple days, and the next thing you know, all of a sudden in the middle of the day you stink? That's because you have to alternate them. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's true. So what I like to do is I have probably 3 or 4 natural deodorants that I really, really love. And then I alternate them based on mood, what I have around, what's in my gym bag, whatever. Some of them are roll-ons and I don't want to deal with wet. And some of them, they're all different. But some days I don't really want to use a deodorant at all. I just want to use a body powder. So I will do that. So I get out of the shower and then I'll just powder down. This is clay powder, arrowroot, a pinch of baking soda, and some plantain leaf. And and essential oils, and it smells really, really good. It's not talc. You see that? So yes, if you put a good amount on, it's going to be white. If you're wearing something black, it will get on your clothing. So that's something to pay attention to. So we use it after the shower in pretty much all the folds. Bra line, what do they call it? Bikini area? I don't know why they call it. They call it the bikini line. But just all the folds. So hair removal, after hair removal, definitely a powder will help prevent any irritation after that. Any areas that collect moisture, sometimes in the summer, in the middle of the day, I just kind of want to freshen up a little bit. And adding more deodorant is not going to work. It just never does. It might help for like an hour, but it's not going to do the trick. But body powder can really help. Another thing that I find is that sometimes I'll use a natural deodorant, but it's a little bit sticky afterwards. So then I'll put a little powder over that, and that eliminates that problem. And it also makes the deodorant work longer. So it absorbs moisture, and also the essential oils. Essential oils help prevent any odor from developing. So this is our Blissful Earth one. It matches with our Blissful Earth body oil that I was talking about before. It's lavender, vetiver, and clary sage. It doesn't smell just like lavender. Just lavender kind of has a very, it's more floral. It's grounded, but it's more floral and very, very relaxing. Our Blissful Earth has lavender, but it also has vetiver and clary sage. So that brings in a really nice earthy element, and the clary sage has this astringent kind of property to it. It has a little bit more of a top note, and it helps as an antimicrobial as well. And it's sort of more clarifying in terms of aromatherapy. So I really, really love Blissful Earth. And then we have Clean, which also has a matching body oil. Clean is lemongrass, a little bit of cedar, eucalyptus, a little mint. It's a little bit tingly almost when you put it on, which some people absolutely love, and they only want a powder that does that. So we have this body powder we made because the body oil was so popular. It's really nice. A lot of men like it. It's actually a really nice gift for men. It's a set of clean body powder and body oil. And also that's one way to do deodorant, is just a little bit of body oil under the arms and then some powder over that. That's a really nice light deodorant. Then we have our Sweet Love body powder. This one is vanilla based. It does not smell like synthetic vanilla. It's very different. Synthetic vanilla is a lot more like, a lot more out there, and it will last forever. This is a more grounded vanilla. It also has amber, frankincense, and ylang. So it's very peaceful, warm, compassionate. It's a really nice scent for, especially, you know, those days where you actually would rather just stay in bed. I feel like Sweet Love really kind of helps me get my day going in a gentle way. And then we always have an unscented version of everything we make. So it's the same exact thing. It just doesn't have any essential oils. One thing I forgot to mention is that we have a lot of people who use our body powders as a shoe powder, a foot powder, like in sneakers at the gym. Take off your sneakers, put a little powder in there, stick it in your gym bag kind of thing. I find that Blissful Earth is the best one for that purpose. Because it's just more anti-odor. It's very antimicrobial. Clean also, actually. Clean also is very good for that. And our unscented powder, a lot of people use as a dry shampoo as well. This is a 2.5 ounce container. Sometimes people ask us why there's space in the tube. Like if you open the tube, you're going to see empty space. That's because we don't want it to compact. It's not a cornstarch, so it's clay. It's fine. And if it was packed all the way full, you would get your package and it would be like a chunk, and we don't want that. So that's that. The container itself is a cardboard, so it's biodegradable. The top and bottom are still plastic. We're working on getting them made in post-consumer recycled plastic, but with COVID, we had a little bit of issues with supply chain. We've played with the packaging for it, using those cardboard ones that you're seeing now. But we're not seeing good customer satisfaction with that. We're seeing people are having a lot of problems with the packaging and dispensing with those. So we're still researching a little bit more to try and get rid of this top and bottom plastic. But in the meantime, we still have a non-plastic container, which we feel really good about. So that's the sustainability piece on the powders. And that's our powders. La, la. Ta-da. Oh, and for Sweet Love, we also have a solid perfume of Sweet Love. People really, really love the sweet. People have asked us over the years, can we make a butter? Can we make a, you know, so many different things. We've tried making perfume oils with it, or like a roller, but the vanilla just settles out, and so does the amber. Because it's an oleoresin, it's not an actual essential oil. So we have the powder and we have a solid perfume. And that's pretty much it about the powders that I can think of. I would not use any of these on a baby. Let's talk about that for a minute. We don't like essential oils on babies, ever, at all. No lavender, no eucalyptus, even if they have a cold. We don't use essential oils on babies. So that's that. So please don't use these on your baby. If you would like a powder for your baby, our unscented body powder is perfect. It's actually the exact same thing as our baby powder. So for baby powders, we have these. We have vanilla amber, which is not essential oils, they're oleoresin, so that's why I say that it's okay. Of course, check with your doctor if you have any doubt. And then we just have a baby powder. It's just plain kaolin clay, arrowroot, a tiny pinch of baking soda, just a pinch, not enough to give a rash, and some organic plantain leaf. It's very soothing, sorry. It's very soothing and lovely. It could also be used as a dry shampoo. It could be used like before you vacuum your carpet, but it's kind of a little bit nice of a product for that. Yeah, and that's that.